Are you with me? Ciao, darlings. Eugenius here. Back again. Shout out to the Wackpack. Shout out to all the beautiful people out there. Hope you guys are doing well. I got an unboxing today of a modern masterpiece. Picked it up from the drugstore. A lot of people don't know, but a lot of our drugstores here in Canada, our high-end drugstores, carry fragrances. It's almost like a Macy's counter, if you will. But I was originally going to pick this up at one of my favorite discounters, and I wanted to give them a shout out to Samir and Ehsan over at Maximilian Deals. Not in partnership or sponsorship or that he gives me any kind of freebies or discounts, but I asked him if he had this Acqua Di Gio Profumo, and he said he did, and by far the best price I found anywhere. He's always got the best prices, and believe me, I've shopped every discount shop. If you're familiar with Canada's geography, from Windsor to Ajax to Pickering, I don't know. I've literally been to everyone. If I'm driving down the highway and I see there's something close by, like there's a couple of shops just off the highways there, and I'm like literally like a fish that's just been hooked. I gotta pull over, and I go inside and just, you know, even if it's to check out the prices or whatever, or to see the selection, I'm a sucker for a good discount shop. But Samir and his dad, who run Maximum Deals, have a fantastic shop. They carry a wide range of designers and niche, and they've got a lot of good stuff. And just, you know, beautiful family, beautiful people. Every time I come in there, they're so respectful and genuine and authentic. I love dealing with these guys. So I wanted to give them a shout out. If you're in the Mississauga area, check them out. And yeah, I just wanted to say that really quickly. I love giving shout outs to people that do deserve them, and people I enjoy working with. But so I picked this up. The reason I didn't pick it up at Maximum Deals is because Shoppers offers points, and when you spend money here buying products, they give you a ton of points. So I basically got Profumo for free, along with a bunch of other crap. I needed some shampoo and some... Here's the bill. I did pay for this. This wasn't a freebie. I mean, I used my points. I mean, I could have used my points for anything else, but I got some gel, and actually got two kinds of gels. So they carry a lot of body products and baby stuff, and like a typical drugstore. Got a nice sample here of a Lacoste gel, shower gel. So I love the shower gels. I don't think I'd wear any of their fragrances. Got a Zaro Wanted sample, 7.5 mil. Don't think I'll ever be using that, but here is the masterpiece, Profumo. So I know somebody's gonna say, and before they do, let me just like get right to it. I'm not into a lot of these basic designers, but I do have a thing for kind of the whole pop culture around a lot of these popular designers. I just like, I don't know, I just always been, I'm not into pop, I don't collect, you know, like Michael Jackson bobblehead dolls and or Justin Timberlake, you know, posters. I find that crap really tacky, but I do like pop culture, and since I'm in perfume, I love kind of like the designer pop culture. So that's why you'll see I'll have a bottle of La Nuit de l'Homme or even Sauvage. It's not stuff that I would wear regularly, but there are times, you know, where I'll feel like, okay, I just want to try this, and I'll wear it out for whatever I don't know. I don't hate them, but they're not anything that pulls me towards them. So this has gotten a lot of attention over the years. YouTube reviewer, mostly YouTube reviewers. I don't know if there's any bloggers that would actually push this. Bloggers usually seem to have more curated taste than YouTubers, but YouTubers have been pushing this stuff big time. It's like, you know, the modern masterpiece, the ultimate panty dropper, the compliment getter, you know, it's the low self-esteem savior. So if you're having any of those kind of issues where you're down on yourself, or you need to feel validated from, you know, your friends or strangers on the fragrance that you're wearing, and you know, just get Profumo and it'll save your life from literally any kind of mess that you're in. I typically don't wear things to get attention from other people. I would much rather wear things that I enjoy and suffer the consequences of not getting noticed, or suffer not getting any compliments and phone numbers or panties thrown at me, or whatever, you know, whatever it is, the reason that people wear this for. It definitely can't be because it smells great. I mean, to me, it's just very like basic and generic. I mean, it smells like, you know, a ton of other stuff that's out there. It almost has like, let me open this. It almost has this blue, you know, the modern blue vibe without the blueness to it, if that makes any sense. It's not a horrible cologne. I mean, on the right person, you know, on a young gentleman, on a young guy that's just entering high school, or just out of, you know, grade school. I think grade school ends in grade 8 here, you know, up until 10, 11, grade 12. You know, I can see this working. You know, it does what it's supposed to do. It has somebody smelling fresh, but there's not a whole substance to this. I don't get like any emotion from this, and that's really the reason I love wearing perfume. Now, we all wear perfume for the different reasons. Different reasons. I definitely wear it because it evokes some kind of emotion in me, and this definitely does not do that. I've worn this several times. I'll go to the drugstore and I'll spray some on, but I just don't get any kind of emotion. It's just very generic and smells like, you know, I can probably put together a couple of household cleaners and it won't be too far off. It's got kind of this Windexy fresh vibe. I just don't, you know, it's just not anything special for a grown man. This is very juvenile, I find it. And I don't know, I just kind of laugh every time I see a grown man like gushing over this. Oh, magnetic cap. Look at that. Okay, so it is very appealing. It doesn't smell cheap to me, but it just smells very generic, like very fresh, balmy. It's definitely got some kind of lemony zest to it. It's peppery. I know they've got notes of, you know, patchouli and frankincense, but I have a hard time, you know, noticing that in these designers. Anytime I kind of pick up a designer and compare it to the note pyramid, I always struggle. Like, I don't know if it's just, you know, they're using different sources compared to niche brands, but I always struggle. Like, I don't smell any patchouli in here. I've never gotten incense from this. I think it is a little bit better than the one in the clear bottle, Ascenza. Ascenza smelled brutally awful to me. Ascenza was, it literally smelled like a propane exhaust. Almost had this egg-like vibe in it. So, you know, when the propane tank goes leaky, it has some kind of eggy smell to it. That's what I got from Ascenza. So I do prefer this a little bit more, but I still don't find, you know, the greatness in this. And I can't imagine like any kind of sophisticated woman, you know, coming up to a grown man saying, "Oh my God, you smell incredible. Like, here are my panties." I just can't see it. It's just so very juvenile and very simple, you know. It's great for a simple young man. But somebody that's got like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bottles in their collection and, you know, gushing over this is absolutely, I don't know, it's ridiculous. Everybody's free to like what they want, but this is just really a starter fragrance. You go into the department store and it's just like the most basic thing you can find. I don't think there's anything less complicated than this. So I'm always like confused when I hear people gushing over this Acqua Di Gio Profumo. I don't know. Is it just like a trend? I wonder. Well, it does smell very trendy with today's market, and I wonder if this will be still, you know, a huge hit 10 years. Well, it might be. The original is still one of the best sellers, but I'm just always so confused. I don't get it. I never got this. Masterpiece. Wow. I don't get the masterpiece, but masterpiece is different to everybody else. What is it you consider a masterpiece? To me, a masterpiece is I look at this, I get some kind of sensation, some emotion. It takes me somewhere far away. It gets my mind thinking. To me, this is just like a smell. It's got marine notes, but it doesn't really take me to the sea. It doesn't put me on a ship. It doesn't take me to the ocean. I don't feel like I'm a sailor. I don't feel like I'm in the Navy or any of that stuff. It's just like, I don't know, spraying Windex in the air and saying, oh my God, Windex is a masterpiece. Well, you know, if it is, a masterpiece is different for everyone else. I'd love to know, like, leave in the comments what you guys think is a masterpiece. I definitely don't see this as a modern masterpiece. I can't even think of any fragrance in the designer realm in the last few years that I would consider a masterpiece, let alone this. I think this is one of the most basic colognes available. I don't know, that's just the way I feel, and, you know, the way I see things. Maybe I just always have, you know, higher standards. I don't know. Always looking for the finer things. Always looking to evolve. Always looking to improve. And for me to say this is a masterpiece, I'd definitely be going backwards and downhill. So I'll leave it at that. You guys let me know. I love reading the comments. I love seeing what the Wackpack has to say about my videos, and let me know what you think of Acqua Di Gio Profumo. Is it a masterpiece? What do you think a masterpiece is? What is a masterpiece to you? Let us know. Love to see what you guys think. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.